The long-awaited first-hand comparison between Kevin Keegan and the man who replaced him at Liverpool, Kenny Dalglish, takes place today against a backcloth of injury. Keegan's hamstring trouble means he is less than 100% fit, while Dalglish received an ankle injury in Finland in midweek and had treatment on Friday night before passing a fitness test. Keegan returns after missing the last 3 Southampton matches to replace Charlie George, who's been suspended by the club after last week's incident with a photographer. Otherwise, Southampton are unchanged. Last season's top scorer in Division 1, Phil Boyer, was on target against Liverpool home and away. Liverpool, who lost here 3-2 last season, field the side which drew in the European Cup. Abby Cohen is preferred to Alan Kennedy at left back. Sammy Lee and David Fairclough continue in place of Jimmy Case and David Johnson, who've both been injured. Once again, an all-ticket crowd at the Dell. The limit is 24,000, and many Liverpool supporters are locked outside, unable to get tickets. And joining us on the camera rostrum at the Dell this afternoon, Charlie George. With him there, the Southampton coach, Ian Brandfoot. The referee today is Tom Bune from Cranley in Surrey. Not often you see Liverpool wearing yellow, but here's Mike Shannon for Southampton, who are in the red and white, playing from the left. Graham Souness held back and arm in the mouth of Mike Shannon. Southampton manager about to take his seat, saying this match is his team's fiercest test. Ray Kennedy's header, then Fairclough. And Nicol in front of Watson. Ivan Golak. Looking for Keegan. Being marked there by Hansen and dispossessed by Cohen. Sammy Lee tracing McCartney, and the back pass was cut off by Dalglish. Hansen. Ray Kennedy well forward. Opposite number 5, Dave Watson found Golak, and good running forward by Steve Williams here. Number 4, looking for Baker, found Keegan. That was Souness. There was appeal for handball, but not given. McCartney. Williams and Hansen with an important interception. Dalglish. Neil, Dalglish again, Keegan. Oh, that was a bit late on Kevin Keegan by Graham Souness. And the referee wants a word. And Keegan limping away. And Souness, who has been known to make the first tackle tell, gets a ticking off. McCartney. Holmes. Keegan and Thompson this time. And a foul by Sammy Lee. And now we can see Watson and Nicol making their way up into the Liverpool penalty area. They like to come in from beyond the far post from the kicker. Away by Souness as far as Baker. Handball by Dalglish was the appeal, and it's been waved away. But here comes Steve Williams. Oh, it's going to come to Golak to shoot. And the wrong side of the post. Well, before that happened, the Southampton players appealed for handball against Kenny Dalglish in the penalty area. And when the move continued, it was Golak who had the final shot into the side netting. It's a progressive start by Southampton and a fairly determined one by Liverpool in terms of their tackling. Hence the boos of the home crowd. Oh, Dalglish getting away from Nicol for a moment. Lovely atmosphere at the Dell these days. Baker. Terry McDermott. It's going to fall for Souness, and Liverpool have got 5 players in attack here. Souness into the gap. Beautifully done. A goal by Souness, but tremendous credit for off-the-ball running by Kenny Dalglish, which perhaps wasn't appreciated by the crowd, but what a wonderful example there of how one man can make space for another. Dalglish went to the left, 2 Southampton players went with him. Souness used the gap to the right, and his low right foot shot beat Peter Wells down by his right-hand side. Liverpool take the lead after 8 minutes. In the way, Ray Kennedy. So Dalglish, who slipped there, has started the personal comparison with Keegan by making the first important contribution. Made room for Souness to shoot the goal. It's Baker. Phil Thompson on Phil Boyer. Southampton's defeat at Norwich last week was their first in the league this season, and they've gone a goal down early on here at home, so it's an interesting test of their character. Holmes. Sending the ball out for a corner. Nicol coming in at the back, and a good save by Ray Clements from Chris Nicol, who scored up at Sunderland when we saw Southampton on Match of the Day a few weeks ago. Clements very alert. Fairclough. And Dalglish. Southampton nearly their own worst enemies there. Just can't afford to relax when you're playing against Liverpool. Not in any part of the pitch. Golak. This is Keegan. It's Golak again, turned in. Oh, he's offside, is he? Boy, it was completely free. And the linesman's flag stayed down, and Liverpool were lucky. All right across to Watson, and there's Nicol! Chris Nicol does it again. Today, and 2 goals. The corner curled across by Nick Holmes. Flicked on, Dave Watson got the first touch in, and Chris Nicol, through a crowd of players, makes the score 1-1. With 16 minutes gone. There's Fairclough. That's Kennedy. Shannon, flicked on to Shannon by Keegan, and there was an excellent chance for Southampton to take the lead. Keegan made it possible with that typical flick, and Shannon was right through and shot straight at Clements, who, to be fair to him, had advanced quickly. You can't be offside from a throw-in. Here's Dalglish, and he drives straight at the goalkeeper. Would you believe it? First at one end, then the other. Two internationals clean through. First Shannon for Southampton, and then Dalglish for Liverpool. The angle not perfect, and credit to Peter Wells. This is Williams. Foul by Souness. Here's Keegan. Well, the referee is still talking to Souness about that last incident, and that's the second time he's spoken to him today. Souness was warned early on for the first tackle on Keegan, driven by Williams, the man who he fouled most recently. Ball again coming fast off this wet surface, shooting through from one goalkeeper's clearance straight through to his opposite number. Neil. Fouled by McDermott as he jumped with Holmes. Dave Watson is up on the near post as we look. There's Holmes. It's going to come to Williams. Interesting to see whether Steve Williams follows Brian Robson and Graham Ricks, two of his colleagues at under-21 level, into the full England team in the near future. There are many people who feel he deserves a chance. Cohen. Fairclough. Foul by Nicol. Play in the first half pretty even. Southampton, as you might expect, having a shade more of the ball for the home side, but the score 1-1. Here's Williams. Shannon trying to hold off Dalglish and trying to put Holmes away, intercepted by Neil, and on the break Sammy Lee with Dalglish inside, on to Fairclough, and several players now losing their footing as the pitch gets increasingly slippery. This is Keegan. He's made his run forward again now, so has Boyer. That's Hansen, that's Thompson. This is Baker to Holmes. And Boyer nipping in. Boyer's there! It's Boyer's first goal of the season, the man who scored 25 last year. And he scored in both matches against Liverpool too last season, and now he cashes in on a mistake by Abby Cohen. The ball not played back properly, and Boyer nipping in between Cohen and Clements to make it 2-1 to Southampton. 33 minutes gone. Says a great deal for the morale of this Southampton side. A goal down, now a goal in front. Here's Shannon. Baker's made a good run through. Here he is. Good save by Clements, but offside. Offside against perhaps Baker or maybe even Holmes, who was in there with him. That was Nicol. Here's Watson. Hansen behind Keegan. And Watson just got caught there by Sammy Lee. Sammy Lee, the smallest man on the field, gets the yellow card. He just caught Dave Watson as the Southampton number 5 came tearing past him. Fans needing the umbrellas, but well pleased, I would think, with the level of entertainment in this first half. Southampton leading by 2 goals to 1 on a ground where they can do little wrong, it seems, at present, and where the atmosphere in this tight enclosure always makes it a pleasure to watch football. Again, Southampton come forward. Golak this time. Again, Keegan. And Cohen happy for Hansen to take over. Kennedy, what's intended for Lee. It would have been a fine ball had he been able to control it a little bit more. Beautiful layoff just then from Kevin Keegan as he was whacked from behind. He got his touch in. And a shove by Mike Shannon. In the best of spirits when I saw him before the match. His horse has been doing well recently, he's told me. Here's Ray Kennedy. That's a good ball in for Lee. It's going to come to Dalglish. McDermott's pulled away at the far post if he can be found. And they found Souness. No, they haven't, because Baker made a tremendous challenge. But still Liverpool press and offside. Well, there really was an excellent tackle by Graham Baker in the Southampton penalty area there on Souness, which prevented Liverpool from getting back to 2-2. And the crowd applaud a very good half. There were mistakes, but those made the match more exciting. Liverpool taking the lead through Graham Souness. Southampton levelling 8 minutes later, following a corner, the scorer Chris Nicol. And then after 33 minutes, a mistake in the defence, and it was Phil Bowyer who cashed in to make the half-time score. Southampton 2, Liverpool 1. Liverpool's away form this season has been disappointing by their standards. They've lost at Leicester and at Bradford City. They've drawn at Coventry, Birmingham, and in the European Cup in Finland. And they're 2-1 down here, playing now from left to right. Souness to Neil. That was Dalglish, who was caught by Steve Williams. Souness with the kick. It was on by Hansen. This is Golak. And the shove was by Abby Cohen. Here's Williams. Oh, Keegan in space, offside, I think. Holmes, Keegan, Shannon in the middle, Boyer being joined by two others now, but not far enough forward. There goes Sammy Lee, but he's offside. And somebody has spoken out of turn, and the referee wants to speak to Terry McDermott. Yellow card is shown. And an indirect free kick will be given for ungentlemanly conduct. So that's put Southampton in an attacking position. Shannon closing at the back. Oh, appeals there by Shannon, nothing given. Liverpool are living very dangerously in defence today. That was Nicol. Golak, Watson is still forward. Another bad ball, this time by Hansen. This is Baker. McCartney. That's a fine ball. Golak forward on the right. Fairclough has got back. Liverpool still some way below championship form. Here's Williams for Southampton. Keegan. That was Hansen's challenge. The linesman is flagging for a free kick. Williams has taken it quickly, and he's put Golak behind the defence, and Boyer! Offside has been given by the linesman on the far side. But Golak's quick thinking very nearly caught Liverpool unawares. Ray Kennedy has pushed well forward here. That's Chris Nicol. That's Dalglish. Bob Paisley was unhappy with Liverpool's performance here last season when they lost 3-2, and he won't be too pleased at the moment today. And McDermott is going to come off, and Colin Irwin is coming on. So we'll see how they readjust with Colin Irwin, who is nominally a defender. He scored down here last season, Colin Irwin, in Liverpool's 3-2 defeat by Southampton. Neal with the kick, turned in by Cohen, who's there again. Baker, Lee. That was Dalglish. Ray Kennedy now. Souness. Irwin. Neal. Thompson. Liverpool's turn now to enjoy the greater share of possession. Good ball to Souness from Thompson, looking for Dalglish on the far side, stretching Southampton's defence somewhat, but Dave Watson getting in the way. Out by Shannon, Souness, Irwin, Kennedy. Holmes robbing Kennedy and almost putting Keegan away. While Liverpool push forward as they've got to do, Southampton might catch them on the break. Here's Hansen. Ray Kennedy stealing in here, got a touch on it, Dalglish is coming in. It's come to Souness! Dalglish, Fairclough, oh, McCartney on the line! Was it handball? A penalty for handball, is it? A penalty has been given. A penalty has been given. And the yellow card as well for deliberate handball to Mike McCartney. Fairclough's shot was bound for the net, and McCartney, putting the arm up, knocked the ball over the bar, and he's booked for deliberate handball, and Liverpool have a penalty, and McDermott, who took a penalty last season against Southampton, has been removed anyway and substituted, so it's going to be Phil Neal, another experienced penalty taker. Oh, he's hit the post! And cleared by Holmes. So a missed penalty, which could cost Liverpool dear. Phil Neal hasn't missed many. It isn't his first miss. He's normally so accurate, and he'd hit the post. With Wells going the right way. Lee. Oh, good header out by Chris Nicholl. Well, the interesting thing about that is that had McDermott been on the field, he may well have taken the penalty himself. But there goes Neal trying to make amends. 3 in the centre. Fairclough. Phil Neal, who missed the penalty, got away on the left. The cross eluded McCartney, and Fairclough came in. And Liverpool are level anyway, only a minute or so after missing a penalty. 2-2. Just the sort of entertainment that football badly needs to display at the moment. And it comes from teams second and third in the First Division before today. And it's now anybody's match. Shannon. Here's Williams. That's a foul by Hansen. Referee wants a word with Hansen. Yellow card for Alan Hansen. So that's the 4th booking of the match. Lee, McDermott, McCartney and Hansen. Golak takes the kick. Oh, he doesn't, because the referee wants to give Hansen the chance to regain his defensive position. Oof! Corner. Coming over the top, but Steve Williams slipped when he needed to keep his balance. And look at that back heel by Kenny Dalglish to Abby Cohen. Well, that's Keegan on Cohen. And now I think the referee wants to speak to the European Footballer of the Year and give him the yellow card. So Keegan booked against his old club. We're in stoppage time anyway. And there isn't very much of that. Well, that was a full-blooded, entertaining match in many ways. There were 4 goals, there were 5 bookings, there was a missed penalty, so nobody can complain about lack of incident. David Fairclough equalised for Liverpool to earn them a point and spoil Southampton's 100% home record, but Liverpool are still looking for their first away win. The referee, who cautioned 5 players, among them the Southampton captain, Kevin Keegan, who finishes up on level terms with his old club, with a final score here of Southampton 2, Liverpool 2. Referee being booed off because the crowd clearly unhappy about the way some of the decisions went against Southampton.